Sheep, the sheep, the sheep, sheep, the sheep, the sheep. Biscuitville party. Oh man, I know AC's gonna pop at that one. Oh man, can you imagine the Young Bucks hanging out at the Biscuitville? I would pop for that. I would pop for the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson, sitting down to eat at the Biscuitville. Now the question is, would them, but seeing as how they're from California, and probably have never eaten them before, would they put sugar in their grits like good old Johnny P? How is Johnny P? We need to hear from Johnny P, man. Johnny P, if you're out there, let us know how you are. I mean, you don't come to CWF anymore, but goddamn. Speaking of CWF, I need to get back into CWF. Kind of got out of it since I've been in trucking, and I'm going to have some things to say about CWF on the next podcast that may shock you guys. May not shock you guys. You may be shocked to learn that my opinion on some things and some people have changed. So that's coming up probably in the next few days. Yeah. So, yeah, Biscuitville party! Biscuitville party, there you go. Biscuitville, you know. They have more than just biscuits. They got English muffins, French toast sticks, muffins. They got muffins, too, man. Their muffins are fucking awesome. Biscuitville muffins rule. If you ever, they have like a new muffin every month. Like this month, it's the raspberry muffin. Two things I do whenever I go home on the road. When I'm on the road and I get a chance to go home, like I'm going to get a chance to go home in about the next day or two. Two things are a must-have when I go home. One is Biscuitville, and the other is Cookout. Now, if you never heard of the Cookout restaurant, man, it is the world's best junk food, man. You've heard me talk about Cookout here on the channel before, but today I'm sitting in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. Shout out to JR Jim Ross, like he's listening. I actually passed through his hometown of Norman, Oklahoma, which is right south of, I believe it is south of Oklahoma City. And, or north of Oklahoma City. Well, it's just outside. It might as well be Oklahoma City. It's like a suburb of Oklahoma City. A lot of everybody having their OU gear on, Boomer Sooner, you know. You can tell you're in Sooner country down here, boy. You know, what does he say? Sooner born, sooner bred. When I die, I'll be sooner dead. There you go. So, down here in Oklahoma City at the TA, on the western side of Oklahoma City, just off of I-40, exit 140. And the reason why I'm here is because I was across the street at the Pilot getting my truck washed today, which, Blue Beacon. I got a bone to pick with the Blue Beacon. Golly, man, it takes so long. Now, granted, this location is different because they handle a lot of trucks coming in and out of the oil fields down here. So they have signs going, oil field trucks, you know, could be here. Expect extended wait times. But man, I spent an hour and a half, damn near close to 2 hours. It was an hour and 45 minutes waiting to get my truck washed and my trailer washed out. Now, for those who don't know, I haul refrigerated product. Like right now I have, here in the South, there's a company called Bar S. And they make like hot dogs and lunch meat and stuff like that. Really good hot dogs, actually, on the cheaper end of the scale. You're gonna pay about 99 cents a pack for these hot dogs. But if you're looking for a cheap hot dog to maybe make beanie weenies out of, for those up north, that's hot dogs and baked beans. A little bit of bacon thrown in there, and you have that on garlic bread. That's the best thing in the world, man. That is like redneck beans on toast. For those British fans out there, you know. British fans are too busy getting drunk and chanting stupid shit and holding their shoes in the air to worry about beans on toast anymore. But anyway, hauling a load of Bar S products here, and had to get my trailer washed out because I haul refrigerated products. And especially when you're going to meat packing plants and Pillsbury, General Mills, places like that, food places, they like you can't just haul junk up in there in your trailer. They just can't put food products in a dirty trailer. It's unsanitary. It's illegal. And when you get unloaded, especially at Walmart distribution centers do this every time. The trailer ends up being full of pallet shavings. One time there was half of a broken pallet still left in the trailer. So you have to go get the trailer washed out. And the only place really to go get it washed out is a truck wash. Blue Beacon is the most common one. They're pretty much almost in every state. They have over 200 locations. So if you need your truck washed or your trailer washed out or the outside of the trailer washed, they can do that for you. And I had been traveling through the Midwest, from Ohio down to Oklahoma. And I went through a winter storm. And my truck is it's been a while since I had my truck washed. And I have a white colored truck. So that means even when it rains, all the dirt gathers around the bottom. So there's dirt around the bottom skirts of the truck. There's shit all over the salt and shit all over the mirrors. And it was filthy. It was time to get it washed. And I needed a trailer washout. But an hour and 45 minutes, man. And there was only like 3 trucks ahead of me. And while I'm waiting, I guess WWE is here in Oklahoma City tonight because, and no, I'm not going to travel to the matches in the big rig. Nope, sorry. But I posted a video here on the channel of the Be a Star trailer was there, and then afterwards they did the WrestleMania trailer for this year's WrestleMania is there. They pulled up. It's got Big Show on the side of it, of all people. They had Big Show and Braun Strowman. Big Show probably is not even going to be on the card. He'll be in the damn Battle Royal probably. But golly, man. Marketing. But anyway, I'm still here at the TA, and I normally don't stop at TAs. But this one is special. This one, you hear me talk about food all the time. There's a restaurant here in the South. They're primarily in the South and the Midwest. We don't have any in Virginia except for up north and over on the beach end of things. But man, I love these people. Shout out to a place called Fazoli's. F-A-Z-O-I-L''S. Fazoli's. And they say it's their thing is good Italian fast, I think is their slogan. It's not the cheapest of places. I mean, a chicken parmesan with a Caesar salad and a large drink set me back about $11 tonight, but man, it was good. And you guys who know me know that my pasta, that pasta is my favorite food. Spaghetti with meat sauce. Favorite. I take that shit very seriously. I cannot go and eat spaghetti at these neighborhood Italian restaurants. Why? Because they don't drain the pasta, and by the time the fucking sauce and the pasta meet each other and you get it on your plate and it gets to you, it looks like you're eating hamburger on top of fucking pasta that is sitting on a lake of tomato juice. It's disgusting. That's why I like going up north. Damn good delis and pasta up north. Good Italian restaurants. But Fazoli's is different, man. Fazoli's is freaking amazing. I've never had watery sauce. I've never had pasta that wasn't perfectly cooked. Their chicken parmesan is freaking amazing. Their carbonara is real good, too. In fact, I ordered chicken parmesan for dinner. And because I have a refrigerator on my truck, and it's not every day that you see a truck stop with a Fazoli's in it, TA has about maybe 3 or 4 of them scattered throughout the U.S. I know there's one in San Antonio. There's one here. There's one maybe up north. So I spent some money here at the Fazoli's. Not only did I get dinner tonight, but in my fridge right now is probably lunch and dinner tomorrow. So, oh Lord, I can hear AC now. Joe White's fat ass hangs out at the Fazoli's. By the way, he posted a Twitter of Donald Trump in a Make America Great Again hat, and I don't remember the exact tweet, but I hope he got that reply. I want to see those headbands. We We need a Make Daddy Cool Come Again hat or headband. We need to make that happen. If anybody could do that, who's in charge of merch? We need to make that happen, boy. I could see it right now. AC, man, if he ever hits it big, coming out with his own line of AC inspired headbands. Headbands inspired by Daddy Cool. And one of them's got to just say, Make Daddy Cool Come Again. It's got to be red with the white lettering, just like the Trump Make America Great Again hat. It's got to be a headband that says, Make Daddy Cool Come Again. There you go. I love you, AC. I love you. Oh, man. Let's get into these topics today. I've spent enough time talking about restaurants and food and chucking and... Ugh. I hate talking about this anymore because AC and them, they refuse to listen to anything I have to say on the AEW anymore. The promotion hasn't even started yet and you're speculating and criticizing. This gives me right to criticize this story right here. The Elite invaded bar wrestling last weekend and I told you guys it was coming. I don't want to hear any, you don't know that for sure, Joe White. I just want to hear, yes, Joe, you were right. Because this right here is the proof. This right here is it's proof in the pudding. What has been my number one criticism of AEW? And yes, I'm criticizing them for this. I've always said I want AEW to succeed. But I want them, and for those of you saying, no you don't, you wouldn't be criticizing it if you wanted to. No, I'm not a sheep. I'm not a yes man. I'm not one of these motherfucking young cucks followers who thinks that they can do no wrong. So, I call out on their bullshit and I get said that I'm criticizing and that I don't want them to succeed. I want them to succeed, but I want them to give us a product and a promotion that with a little bit of class and a little bit of dignity and to treat it like it's not a fucking joke. Because let's face it, Don Tony and them are right. All these people who are banding together saying they're doing it for us. They're doing it so we can have wrestling back. No, they're doing it because you're fucking sheep and they're going to make money off you. Because they know that they could go out to that ring and kill motherfucking puppies. And you'd be like, yay, old Yeller, kill that motherfucker. Super kick the puppy. There's a shirt. Super kick puppies. You know? God damn. And the fans, the sheep. Yay. I'm going to go to Pro Wrestling Tees and buy a Super Kick Puppy shirt. Shouldn't give them any fucking ideas, should I? But they invaded bar wrestling over the weekend. And who owns bar wrestling? Who owns bar wrestling, you may ask? It's Mr. Dick Spot himself, Joey Ryan. Well, Joe, they probably already had this booked. I don't give a fuck. The fact that they're showing up tells me right there that they have a working relationship with this guy and that he's coming in. They're going to book him. The fact that he was in All In and the fact that they spent, 3 months of being the Elite where we couldn't have a segment talking about Joey Ryan and his dick passing away or dying or whatever, tells me right there what's going on with this promotion and why I can't fully get behind it. Because that shit, that bullshit of the dick spots and the tampon spots and the 50 fucking super kicks a match, and it has no place. It's not my kind of wrestling. Well, Joe, why can't you just leave it alone? And why can't you just let the people who like it enjoy it? Because it's invading every fucking where. This is the promotion that all you sheep out there are hailing to be WWE's main competition. And I'm sorry, I can't get behind it 100%. This is why I'm sitting here going, I want them to succeed, provided that they don't do shit like this. Provided that they don't book bullshit like this. And this right here, that being the elite stuff, the all-in stuff, the fact that they show up in this motherfucker's promotion, tells me they're going to book him. They're going to give credibility to this motherfucker. And I don't like it. So I can't fucking help but say, I want them to fucking goddamn fall on their face, or I want whatever network that they get on to say, we don't want that shit on there, because maybe it'll force them out of their sophomore motherfucking ways and cause them to treat the business like it's a fucking goddamn, like it's not a joke. Treat it like it's serious for a change, man. Everybody's going gaga over the old Mid-Atlantic and old Dusty Roads booking, and I have the network just to watch WCW from back in the day. They would never do this shit. Ric Flair talked a big game, but you would never see him have somebody grab him by his dick and flip somebody with it. Well, Joe, Ric Flair pushed the envelope and did a lot of things, and a lot of people said the same things about No! Ric Flair won't out there showing his dick. Ric Flair won't out there flipping people with his dick. Moving on to some WWE news. The Revival, Dolph Ziggler, Mike Bennett, and Maria Kanellis. All of them. Rumors have come out from various places talking about how it's a work. The Revival thing really kind of... I'm going to put Sean Ross Sapp over here. I'm going to put Sean Ross Sapp over, even though he has a face that makes me just want to walk up and smack him naturally. He was born with just one of those faces that every time you look at the guy, it just says, I need to be slapped. He's the one that reported this first, about the Revival, asking for their release. PW Insider picks the story up and says, Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com said, blah, blah, blah. Dave Meltzer even gave credit, I believe, to Sean Ross Sapp of Fightful.com. Wrestling Inc., however, credited Pro Wrestling Sheet and Ryan Satin. I'm guessing that Wrestling Inc. and Fightful are like mortal enemies or something, because they refuse to ever mention Sean Ross Sapp's name. But apparently the Revival, the big story, the Revival is not happy about their push, so Monday after their match, they walked to the back, looked at Vince while they were still in their ring gear, and asked for a release. And Vince said, no, pal. Mike Bennett and Maria Kanellis, reportedly, even though Maria has come out and said, no, I didn't ask for a release. Even though every fucking goddamn sheet writer, from Mike Johnson to Dave Meltzer, has said that they've heard from all of their sources that she's asked for a release and got told no 3 months ago. Her and Mike Bennett. Look, here's the thing. If you're in WWE right now, you're not getting your release. So sit back, relax, be jobbed out, collect your fucking paycheck, eat some catering, and we'll see you in 3 months to a year whenever your contract's open. If Vince does give you your release, it shocks the piss out of me. Why? Because he doesn't want you going to Japan. He doesn't want you to go in the Ring of Honor. He doesn't want you going to AEW. It's business. Sasha Banks put under one of the Revival's tweets a gif of a guy saying, take me with you. So everybody's, oh my God, Sasha Banks wants to leave too. Here's my take on this. I think they're fucking working you guys. They're working all of us. I think they're working every last one of these motherfuckers. Why? Because it puts the spotlight on them and what they're doing. It's a work. We're all being fucking worked here. And when I say work, I don't mean that they're kayfabing us. I mean that they're fucking getting your goddamn hopes up. They're working you. So get over this shit. God damn. I'm fired up already, folks. And maybe it's the Fazoli's I eat firing me up. That damn chicken parmesan, boy. Whew. WWE is changing streaming platforms. And when I say platforms, I mean like servers. They were using BAMTech, which was they did all the work for MLB and everybody like that. MLB got bought, or BAMTech got brought out by Disney for their streaming service. So now WWE is changing to, I believe it is, sorry folks. They are changing to, I believe it is now called Endeavor. Yeah, Endeavor. Number one reason for this. It's not the fact that Endeavor can give them different things on the streaming service. It's not that they can add new features. It's the Disney-Fox merger that's going down. It's Disney. McMahon hates Disney. It's been reported on that time and time again. McMahon thinks he's the Walt Disney of... I'm sorry. If McMahon sees anybody right now as his main competition, it's Disney. So WWE does not want to be associated with Disney. So WWE changed platforms. It's that simple. Royal Rumble thoughts, and then we'll get off wrestling here for a minute. Everybody talking about the Rumble coming up. I think either Strowman or Rollins is going to win. It's not going to happen, but I would love to see Finn Balor win the title, and it be Rollins versus Finn Balor at Mania. Royal Rumble is, of course, next Sunday. Now, let's see here. A new Shazam trailer was released today as I'm recording this here on February 20th, or January 20th, excuse me. January 20th. No Rock in this trailer. Rock is not the bad guy. The Rock is rumored to be playing Black Adam. I think we'll see him in the post-credits scene, though. As far as the trailer goes, nothing really new. I like the concept of the movie, and I've liked the footage that we've seen so far. And I hope DC hits another one out of the park like they did with Aquaman. It'd be nice to finally get 2 in a row. Netflix is in rumors to bring back Unsolved Mysteries. Remember the old show with Robert Stack as the hosts? Where he would give you different police cases and supernatural things that were unsolved. So, the original host, Robert Stack, died in 2003. Everybody wonder who the new host is going to be? It's obvious. Morgan Freeman. Morgan Freeman should be the new host of Unsolved Mysteries with that man. He's just got that voice. Morgan Freeman is the only guy that can make you laugh and cry in the same goddamn, sentence, so to speak. And I think Netflix, if you're going to bring back Unsolved Mysteries, you need to bring back another one that I loved as a kid. You need to dig William Shatner out of mothballs and bring back Rescue 911, boy. I remember my mother used to love that damn show. I believe it was every Thursday on CBS. The TV got turned to CBS and we would watch old Rescue 911. William Shatner telling stories of how, mother of 3-year-old Benny, Jessica, has taken a phone call. Little Benny finds a bouncy ball on the table and decides to eat it. As Benny's choking and turning blue, her mother calls 911. His mother calls 911. And then they get into the fucking deal of, paramedic Russell T. Wilson. I know people go Russell Wilson. Russell Wilson? Yeah, we'll go with it. Russell Wilson was the first to arrive on the scene. And then old Russell Wilson will be like, yeah, I got to the scene and this little 4-year-old was choking. So I did the Heimlich maneuver and got the ball out of his throat. I could look down his throat and see the ball. And they do the reenactments of little Timmy swallowing it and choking. And his mother panicking. Oh my God, what'd you swallow that for? I'm calling 911. And then they cut forward to today. Today, Benny is living a good long life. And you'd see Benny meeting with Russell Wilson, and the mother's there, and they're at a park at a picnic, having a picnic, celebrating the great Heimlich maneuver. Shit like that. It was good. It was good. Mortal Kombat 11 switches to some gaming news. Ronda Rousey is Sonya Blade. I like it. Shao Kahn is the pre-order. I like it. There's a new character named Garrus. He controls the sands of time, which means he can control the in-match timer. His fatality, the one fatality I've seen, seems a little weak. Baraka is back. I like Baraka. Glad to see him back as a playable character. Made famous from Mortal Kombat 2. And that's all I have today, man. It's been a light week compared to last week, man. But yeah, man. Biscuitville party, But that's it, folks. Short episode this time around. Look, man. I'm sorry, but going back to that all elite thing, I just can't, in my good mind, support anything that Joey Ryan's a part of. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I don't like it. It has no place in my life. Unless it's to tell people to stay away from it. I'm going to get out of here. My name is Joe White. You've just been taken from pillar to post. We'll see you down the road.